On an exam, you may be given a question that's 3 parts, like this. Sketch the direction field for the diffie-q dy dx equals 1 minus y. And then on this sketch, draw the graph of the solution with the initial condition y of 0 equals 3 halves. And then you may be asked a question like, for this solution, what is the limit as x approaches infinity? Now, because of time and everything, I already created a direction field, but we're going to address each of these questions, A, B, and then of course C. So this is what your solution would look like if you typed it up and did a nice little graph. So where does this come from? A, dy over dx equals 1 minus y. Well, when y is equal to 1, then the whole thing is always going to be 0. The slope is going to be 0. So where is that true? Y equaling 1. So that is right here. This is y equals 1. So all along this line, it should be equal to just 0. Now, all these other values, 2, as y gets higher and higher, it's always going to get more and more negative. And the thing you know is x, no matter what value of x, it's going to be the same because there's no x up here. So you only need to look at kind of one line. So at y of, when y is equal to 1, we know 0. When it's higher than 1, it keeps getting more and more negative. So slowly it changes and changes and gets bigger and bigger and more negative. Similarly, when you get less than 1, so like at 0, it's going to be positive. So you're going to get slowly and slowly more and more positive, right? And then it's just the same for all the x's, which makes it super simple. So you have this direction field. And all you have to do, y of 0, so x equaling 0, is equal to 3 halves. It's right here. That value, just mark it. Then just kind of follow the arrows, all right? So it wouldn't make sense for you to go down like this because it wouldn't be following the arrows. So just go up and down, all right? And then the final question was, what happens as x approaches infinity? Well, it keeps going down, remember, right? But it's trying to flatten out at x equals 1, at y equals 1, right? That's the slope of 0. It's never going to go past. It doesn't have a negative derivative at y of 0 when y is equal to 1. So it's never going to pass 1. So it has an asymptotic relationship as x approaches infinity because it can never get past y equals 1. Just try to look at this graph, look at those questions, see if that makes sense to you. This can be a little bit more concept, because this is more like conceptual questions. So just make sure you understand what's going on in this picture in regards to those questions, and you should be good, because you can create the picture on your own, because it's all with respect to y. Have a great day.